Body by Jake.
Motivation and inspiration.
To help you look better.
And feel great about yourself. Go ahead.
We know you can. Body by Jake.
For health, for fitness, for life.
Congratulations. You've taken the next step in developing a solid resistance training program to complement your Body by Jake Bun and Thigh Rocker routine. Upper and lower body resistance training is the foundation of a balanced approach to your fitness program. Now, by combining the upper body exercises demonstrated in this video with your Bun and Thigh Rocker workout, you'll create a balanced fitness routine and also develop a well-sculpted body. Now, by combining all these exercises, your workout will include all the components of fitness. You'll improve your flexibility, your cardiovascular fitness, and your muscle strength and endurance. You'll decrease your body fat while increasing your muscle mass, all with just a few exercises, a few days a week. Remember, it's important to use your log to track your progress so you can compare your fitness improvements over time. What you get from your workout is determined by the amount of work that you put in. It's important to know where you've been, where you are, and where you'd like to go. Now, our Body by Jake Master Trainer, Keita Pelly, will show you some exercises designed for your Bun and Thigh Rocker to target the muscles of your upper body. Remember, have fun, don't quit.
Did you know that resistance training is fast becoming the most popular exercise in the world? With its muscle-building potential, nothing can tone, build, shape, and even sculpt your body like resistance training. Perhaps that is why a wide variety of people of all different ages and fitness levels are now taking part in this type of workout. Your Body by Jake Bun and Thigh Rocker uses the power arc movement to work all the muscle groups of your lower body against resistance, all at the same time. That is why this exercise is so effective. But what about your upper body? To achieve tone and strength above the waist, we have designed a simple workout that can be used with your Bun and Thigh Rocker that will give you positive results in the shape, balance, and tone of your upper body. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, now the first thing that we want to do is to attach our resistance tubes to the rings on the base of the unit. Now make sure that you do this with both sides, and once you have that secure, then you're going to be ready to start exercising. Okay, we're going to increase that lean muscle tissue in the upper body, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Our first exercise is the chest press. Now, this chest press exercise is going to increase that strength in what's called the pectoralis major and minor. In other words, our chest area. Now, the first place that we always want to start when we're doing our exercises is what's called neutral alignment. So look down at those toes and make sure those toes are facing forward. Bring that knee right into alignment with that first and second toe, and then we're going to go up the kinetic chain to the hips. Make sure your hips are pressed back and relaxed right into that back pad. Now what we're going to do is move up the spine and relax those shoulders. Make sure your scapula, which is your shoulder blades, are just relaxed back into that pad. Relax your head and neck so we can take all that tension out and make sure we're doing the exercise right by focusing on the chest area right here. Now that we're in position, we're going to go ahead and start the exercise. You want to bring your arms out starting at a 90-degree position. Very important to maintain this. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and press those arms forward. Very good. Now remember, keep focusing on that chest area, contracting in that pectoralis area so you can lift that muscle and really, really see those excellent results when you're done. When you're just starting out, beginners, I want you to look at doing about 8 to 12 repetitions. And then what you want to do is pause for about 30 seconds, and if you want to further that challenge, then do a second set. And if you really want to go for it, do a third set. But remember to give yourself rest and really listen to your body. Keep contracting out and exhale. Very good. The other thing I want you to look at with form is make sure your elbows come right here to 90 degrees and then squeeze forward. So we maintain that good joint integrity in that shoulder area there. Remember, safety always comes first. Very good. You're doing good. Okay, guess what? We're moving on to that second upper body exercise, and we're going to work that shoulder area. That consists of the anterior deltoid, the medial deltoid, and the posterior deltoid. A lot of people call them the delts, but we're just going to call them the shoulder exercises for today. Now, what you want to do when we're starting out with this exercise, the first place is always remember your body alignment. Toes need to come forward right here on the floor. Make sure that those knees, that little kneecap is going right over that first and second toe. Now, if you're not comfortable down here on the floor, you can always bring your feet up here and rest it right here on this foot plate. Now, let's move from the knees all the way to the hips. Make sure that that hip is right into that padding right there. Perfect. We're going to now move from the hips all the way to the shoulders. Very important here. Pull those shoulders all the way back. So you want to make sure that you maintain that neutral alignment. We make sure that we're working this whole shoulder in neutral alignment. Relax your head and neck. Excellent. We're in perfect position. We're ready to do the exercise. What we're going to do is bring our arms out, and we're going to start at a 90-degree position here, and we're going to press up on our exhalation. Deep breath in, and then exhale as you come up and over. Again, pectoralis is what we're working a little bit here, but mostly we're working the shoulders in this exercise. So if you want to throw out those shoulder pads, this is the exercise for you. Just increase that tone in those shoulders, taking a deep breath in and then exhaling. Very good. Now, if you're just starting out and this is your first time doing this exercise, you may want to stick to about 8 to 12 repetitions. Now, if you've done this for a while and you feel really confident in the exercise, go ahead and proceed to level 2, which is going to be 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. And if you're super, super confident and you feel really strong, go ahead and go into a 3rd set of 8 to 12 repetitions. The most important thing is to rest 30 seconds between each set. And you're going to find your way to increase strength in that whole shoulder area. Okay, now the next upper body exercise that we're going to do is for the bicep muscle, to increase that tone in that bicep area. Now, I tell you what we're going to do here is we're going to use, again, tubes, but we're going to be in the standing position. Now, we got to start back here in what's called neutral alignment again. Remember to keep those toes straight. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to straddle. So you're going to take one foot in a split position and rest it up here on the machine. Make sure that those toes are pointing forward. So I'm going to come down here and make sure her toes are in perfect position, which they are. She has a slight flexion in that knee, which is very important, and a slight flexion in this back knee. So put a slight bend back there. Now we're going to move up to those hips. Make sure those hips are in perfect neutral alignment, and we're going to pull in on that belly button right there. Now, the most important cue here is to pull those shoulder blades back in this position so that we can maximally fire those biceps. Bringing those elbows forward, we're now ready for the exercise. So what we're going to do is take a deep breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and contract slowly up. Excellent job. Constantly recheck in about every 2 repetitions that these shoulder blades are coming back together. Excellent job. Exhale. Deep breath in, and then exhale as you contract. Nice job. Abs in nice and tight. Very, very good. Now, if you're just starting this exercise out and it's your first time out of the gates, I want you to stay about 8 to 12 repetitions. Now, if your confidence is up and you've been doing these for a while, let's go ahead and rest 30 seconds and then do another set. So your second set will again be about 8 to 12 repetitions. And if you really want to go for it, we're then going to go to that 3rd set, which again is going to be about 8 to 12 repetitions. Just make sure that you take that time to pause in between each set, and you're going to find your way to toned biceps and increased strength. I got the best exercise for you. It's called the Tricep Extension, and we're going to get started right now. The first place that you need to remember to start, though, is in neutral alignment. So remember to take those toes forward here, let that kneecap come right over that first and second toe, and then what we're going to do is always make sure that those knees are in perfect alignment with those hips. And make sure that those shoulder blades are squeezing back into that pad. Very important, so that we make sure that we don't have any injuries in this exercise. Relax in your whole head and neck. Now, the most important aspect of this next movement, take a deep breath in, and I want you to focus on bringing those elbows right about to where your eye position is right here. Palms are in towards your ears, and then you're going to bring those hands right back to really close to where those ears are. Very good, and extend forward. Now visualize a table right here, and you're pressing those elbows right into that table as you're extending up and over. Very good job. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Very good. Keep going. Deep breath in and then exhale over. We're working that whole tricep area right in here. Excellent toning exercise. Now, if you're just starting out, remember to stay to about 8 to 12 repetitions. Now, if you're getting really good at this exercise, go ahead, take a 30-second rest, and do a second set of 8 to 12 repetitions. Now, if you're feeling really good and you want to increase that tone, I'm going to invite you to a third set of 8 to 12 repetitions. Just make sure you're taking that 30-second rest right there and you're maintaining perfect posture and good alignment and your body feels good, because that's the most important thing. Remember, safety comes first. Because resistance training increases muscle mass, your fat burning ability is increased. This means that this type of workout can help reduce overall body fat better than any other type of exercise. Combined with stretching and aerobic exercise, resistance training can improve longevity and, more importantly, your quality of life. One last thing to remember: keep a log of your resistance training, goals, and improvements. Logging exercise is a form of organization and motivation. It will help get you results. Looking back on your written record of goals, exercises, sets, and repetitions can give you a feeling of confidence and a feeling of accomplishment. Remember, the most important thing: don't quit.